So, good afternoon, everyone. Once again, welcome to the lecture of SST. We are continuing with the chapter number 9, Flowering of the Regional Cultures. So, today, let's have a revision of the chapter, just a quick recap of the chapter that what we have studied in this chapter. Since it was a very long chapter, so let's have a recap of this chapter, which is very necessary. Then we will move forward towards the book exercises. So here you can see a column I learned, means what you have learned in this chapter till now. So from the 8th to 12th century, Sanskrit continued as the court language in most parts of India. Whether it is North India or South India, from 18th to 12th century, Sanskrit remained the court language. During the reign of Delhi Sultanate and the Mughals, Persian was the court language. So when Mughals arrived here, then they bring with them the Persian language, and they continue their work in their native language, that is the Persian language. So they also have a dialect of Persian language, a Chagatai language, okay, in which Babarnama was written. Urdu is a mixture of Persian and Hindi. Then we learned that when soldiers get together or they served together for the Mughal Empire, they some used to speak in their native language, Persian language, and those belong to India, they used to communicate in Hindi. But then they exchange some words of each language with each other to communicate better. Okay. So slowly and slowly the two languages started mixing together, and by the time passage of time a new language evolved which was named Urdu. So if you have seen the language Urdu, you may have noticed that you can't write it, or you can't see it and come to know what is written in that language. But when somebody is speaking that language, then you come to know that this is somewhat like or exactly same as Hindi. Some words are different only. So it is spoken like Hindi but is written very differently. So you need to learn it how to write if you want to go through the text of this language. So since Urdu, the word meaning of Urdu is camp. So why this word meaning was given to it? Why this language was called the camp language? Because soldiers who stayed together in the camps, military camps, they evolved it. Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Bengali, and Hindi originated during the medieval times. So Tamil, Telugu, these South Indian languages also, including Bengali and Hindi, they originated during the medieval times. So their origin is in Sanskrit, okay, and these are known as the Indo-Aryan languages. During the Mughal reign, miniature paintings flourished. So during the reign of the Mughals, a lot of new things happened in our culture, or they mixed up in our culture. And one of thing is painting. Okay, yeah, they bring their unique style of painting, Mughal paintings, and also the miniature paintings. Okay, Kathak was the most favored dance form during the medieval times. So Kathak, earlier it was a temple dance, but later it became the Mughals made it the court dance. So then it became the common dance. But since still it is performed by professionals, it is not a dance of the common people or the folk dance. It is not a folk dance, it is a classical dance. Hindustani classical music flourished in North India under the Mughals. So Hindustani classical music, there are two types of musics, classical musics in India. First is Hindustani, and the second one is Carnatic. Carnatic music we usually call the classical music which flourished in South India, and the music that flourished in North India is known as the Hindustani music. So Hindustani music is greatly influenced by Persian music, okay, and their traditions. So that was all about your chapter. Regional schools of paintings. So what are schools of paintings or schools of music? So here what happened in ancient India? In ancient India or medieval India, there was a tradition that these art forms are learnt by the students while living with the teachers at their homes. So every home at that time who was teaching, okay, where this tradition was going on, this is also called the Guru Shishya Parampara. Okay, so they develop their unique styles. Okay, so style of music or style of painting, style of dance is known as the gharana of dance or style or schools of dance or painting. Okay, schools, gharanas and styles, they are all the same thing. Okay, so never got confused with the schools. So school means style. Then we learned that music Amir Khusro invented some very classic musical instruments. For example, he developed sitar and tabla. Then he also developed two forms of classical music, Sufi music also, Qawwali and Khayal. So Qawwali is very popular nowadays also. So from time to time, different rulers patronize music, dance, okay, literature, and paintings. So in the times of different rulers, different styles were evolved and different types of art forms flourished in India. So that was all about your chapter.